Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the ProcJam. ProcJam's not technically a game jam, it's a jam where you make something that makes something, so there are a lot of things in here that are like, I don't know, graphics or generative stories, and just other stuff like that. We're going to take a look at each entry for about a minute each, 10 per video. Links to the individual entries will be in the description, so you can check them out further, and all my info will also be in the description. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. If you'd like to support the things I do, consider supporting me on Patreon, as this video is brought to you by the lovely people on Patreon who support me so I can record stuff. Right, next. We're playing ruinstrat. I'll probably say this name right. I don't know how to play though. Let's, I don't know, go up. We need to start attacking stuff. So how do we attack? Maybe we just go near it. Movement seems interesting. Don't seem to actually be attacking stuff though. Oh, you're so slow. Am I supposed to like land on top of them? Defeat. I don't know how to play. There's no actual information that tells us anything. Yeah, so we're just like kind of dying. I guess we go down. I mean, this one, victory. Okay, I don't know what we did differently. Maybe my, I don't know, islands? They look kind of like islands. Were just better. I like the sort of cloud animations. Whatever it is. Maybe that's me getting in the first attack because I went near them. Oh, no, that just died. Okay, defeat. Next. We're checking out Carroneath. So you can run. Eventually we can plant seeds. Ah, here we go. This is what I'm excited for, planting seeds. I like how these plants sort of open up. Ooh. Oh, and then they kind of like move. Because they give out a little bit. That gives out a little bit. Oh, so you can end up making this whole world like super green and lush. Mysterious. I quite like the feeling of this all. What's that? Yeah, I don't know. It does feel very mysterious though. There's like a little bridge here. Temple green. Don't know what that means, but okay. Maybe that's the type of thing that I'm growing. This is very nice. Next. We're checking out natural growth. This town starts as a small house with a population of 2 and gradually grows, building farms when there's a need for food or lots of available labor, storage, and eventually more ordinate houses as the town prosperity increases. I wish the movement was a bit different. I wish I could use arrow keys, because I can literally scroll in and out and move from these two. No one's really got a whole lot of space. Everything's very close together, but it is growing, like, increasingly fast. Just a bunch of farms and little houses. I wonder what storage facilities look like comparatively to houses. And eventually we get cooler house. There's a house that looks a bit different. It's got like a roof, but I can't really get to it because of where I can zoom in, which is a shame. Oh, there's more. So have like different colored roofs. Be cool if you could pan around. It's definitely neat to see how fast it starts growing. Next. We're playing Kingdom Generator. Well, we're checking out Kingdom Generator. I shouldn't say playing. So this is our seed. -14. Blah, blah, blah. And we've generated this kingdom. I've used the downloaded, I don't know, generator because it said the web-based one might be a little slow, and I didn't want slowness. I quite like the graphic style for this place. Let's enter in a new seed. 7755. Should be that. It's not even 7755 like I said. Oh, they've got like a big wall. I bet you these two will team together and attack this big area and try to take over the kingdom. Oh, I got some big areas here as well. They've got blue flags and green flags and white flags. Definitely different factions that could then go in and fight each other or team up or whatnot. That'd be kind of fun. And there's like these outlier houses as well, which are clearly not a part of kingdoms. So this could be used to make a really good strategy game. I like procedural generation. Next. We're checking out a LyricGenerator. It was loading the database, so that took a little bit of time, but not very long if I'm honest. And now I've clicked generate, so it's generating a song for me. The descriptions of these songs were a bit funny, so... And be worried long, I need you near to me. I'm going to sleep in your misery. Give this you wrong if you caught up, no. Don't think and you love her, show her ass. And damn good friend Uzi was born too. I first you could say, so you know, I play you something that I know. That last is almost a sentence. It has an H instead of an N, I'm pretty sure, but... That me, let me know. I'm tired. I'll see gifts and wonder and oh my daddy. And why did you see how you can? I'm your gonna do nothing at all, yeah, baby, long as I walked into the highway. Told you that and tell you I dance another mile. Come on. Baby, down the road is hard. Never give up. You'll be alright, baby, don't cry. Baby, don't swing. This is definitely a weird song. Oh, there's more up here. It's called Around My Bed. I didn't realize it was like mid-page. This is a long song. It is pretty funny. Next. We're playing Ant Farm. Dig dirt. We can put in some dirt. We should probably give him food as well. Here's some food. Dig. So we can cut out areas. What if we... Here, come on out. Here's some food. Here's some weird ants. Oh, that's more dirt. I've even used some food. There's some food. Oh, he's got some. Oh, they're feeding it to like this bee. I see. Here you go, guys. Have some food. Feed it to the bee. I don't really know what's happening, but it's a very interesting little game. I like how it looks like it's from a micro console as well. What if we trap these guys? Can you guys dig? Doubt it. Want some food? No, it's down there if you want it. We've caught some bugs. Next. I just want to see if they eat the food. They don't. We're playing Total Man Hunk Dating Service, which sounds cute. Press enter to meet the man of your dreams and escape to escape. So this is Wayne Robinson. He's 30. He's a cashier. He likes running. His zodiac sign is Capricorn. I don't know what that means. This is Christian Lee, 31. Information technologies work hiking. I'm not interested in this one. Ronald Martin, 25. Information technology gaming. Oh, we have the same hobby. Let's do it. You and Ronald Martin instantly hit it off. You move to the city and spend your days gaming. You have a child named Ronald Jr. He is handsome just like his father. Oh, it's like it procedurally generates these faces and like little stats about the person. And then you can pick one you like. So like if we pick Gerald Cruz, bookkeeper, a journalist. I'm a journalist. You and Gerald Cruz instantly hit it off. You move to the city and spend your days journaling. You have a child named Gerald Jr. He is handsome just like his father. I seem to only have boys in this game. Next. We're checking out 5x5 grammar-generated maze. The procedural passageways. Long ago, Odin and his fellow Norse gods waged battle against Yrmin, the first ever forest giant. To this day, Yrmin's massive blood-stained corpse melts away, forming new lands. Grim. Now, in order to prove his divine heritage and become king, Swinsinn, the Viking, must explore Yrmin's dead body and find the long-lost crown of Asgard. The journey will not be easy for Yrmin, and its Yrmin is in a perpetual state of freezing and melting, resulting in the constant shifting of the passageways. Along the way, shadow spirits may be encountered. Have no fear, for they will not do any harm and are bugs in the code. Now press enter. Alright. I like our main character. That arrow is clearly something I'm going to be following. I thought that maybe the arrow was... Oh, rejoice is for you, the new king of Morse. That was quick. It didn't generate the map far away, and I can't actually start without redoing the whole game. I quite liked the character graphic, and I liked the little story at the beginning. I know I stumbled on some words, but I just don't like reading stuff wrong, and I know I have. Anyway, next. We're going to talk about Auto Chaos because it's behind a paywall, and I don't have $2 in my PayPal because it's the week before Christmas. But Auto Chaos is a multiplayer procedurally generated racing game. You have 3 respawns. Falling off the map or getting stuck will cause you to respawn. If you run out of spawns, you will spectate the leading player, and the last player alive wins. So it's trying to follow a procedurally generated map, I'm guessing, like a racetrack, and trying not to fall off or crash, and also be the last one who doesn't fall off or crash. So the game is in early alpha. It was originally made for the ProcJam, Game Jam, and will be further updated in the future with a track creator, vehicle customization, more game modes, more planning, and it's planned to be released on Android and cross-platform within the next few months, which should be really cool. We played games similar to this that had sort of the making a track idea, procedurally generating a track idea. So having it as like a multiplayer game, I think would be really, really fun. And I look forward to this coming out on Android so that I can, check it out. But yeah, next. We're reading Spacey Words by Steve Landy. The Drake equation suggests that life in the universe ought to be fairly abundant, but even if it is, the limits of light speed and the cosmic time scales make it effectively impossible for 2 sentient species to meet. This project imagines that you are an immortal being with infinite patience, traveling between stars at light speed, with the ability to read the history of each star system perfectly. The travel button takes you to random star system. Because most star systems cannot support life, that means that you'll rarely come across anything interesting. The search for life button guarantees that life once existed in the system you visit. So let's do travel. Phaos 7. We can view it telescope. Phaos 7 contains an M star type. 1 planet orbits 0.072 AU from the primary star. The first planet is a rocky planet, 0.4 times the size of Earth, with no moons, orbiting at 0.072 AU. It is close to the star. Is too close to the star to support life, so it's empty. You can view it in telescope. Oh, this is like a different tab that it opened up. I don't know what this is. Search for life. So we found life. Visited lots of systems before we found it. YUB-27. The YUB-27 system contained a K-type star. 3 planets orbit between 0.36 AU and 1.8 AU from the primary star. Second planet is a rocky planet, 0.13 times the size of Earth, with no moons orbiting at. So this doesn't even matter because it's just with no moons. Its orbit is within the habitable zone of the star system. It once home to the Althalol species, which called it Poe. Life on Poe. The second planet was populated long ago by the Alatho, who called the planet Poe. Life based on carbon and hydrogen sulfide biochemistry arose on Poe 4.39 billion years ago. They developed 1.75 billion years ago, evolving from tiny scale-covered species with minutely articulated fins. They lived in the ocean and traveled in flocks, communicating primarily through sound. Eventually, they developed complex social interactions that brought them up to the level of sentience. This is really interesting. It's also really well written. Next.